I want to be as quick and as honest in this YouTube video here. And hey, it's JJTOOLIE. Apex is taking a similar path as Warzone, and I do not like it. But JJ, Apex is better than Warzone. Yeah, I do know that's kind of true, given Warzone really barely does the minimum against cheaters, and Apex at least does something. One thing I've noticed is a particular pattern, right? Warzone, what made me quit Warzone was how every new month they would introduce a new weapon. And when that new weapon was introduced, right, it would be overpowered with a specific type of combination. And that's the thing I hate about Warzone a lot. Imagine waking up every day to go on Twitter and YouTube to search what is the best new quote-unquote broken gun in the game, just so you can have that player advantage over everyone in a game that barely has this sort of skill-based matchmaking. Like, Warzone barely has any. And that's why I like Apex better, because it just pushes people to want to get better. The issue with this is that, like, people would tweet so fucking much about how broken a weapon is. You see meme videos and meme compilations of this weapon. And this gun is gonna stay, like, overpowered for 3, 4, 5 weeks, 6 in fact. And then COD is like, hey guys, we're gonna roll out a nerf to the gun. And when a nerf is rolled out, a new overpowered weapon combination hops online, and everyone does, and then this whole entire looping process goes on and on again for like the next 6 weeks or so. That's one key pattern I've noticed in Warzone, especially when the content started dying out. When it first came out, you know, they were like, ooh, Battle Royale, Gulag, way to come back in the game. You know, when the content started dying down and all those battle pass stuff just started getting boring, I realized this was a particular trend it started to take. And, you know, a lot of people were like, oh, Call of Duty is still a good game. And I'm like, how is it a good game if you have to go online to search for a weapon choice, you know, a weapon combination, just to have that advantage? This is the thing about Apex, where you just pick up a gun and just fucking go. At that point, it's just skill. And there's so many things that play into killing your enemy. You know, the abilities, the ultimates, third parties, weapon attachments, in fact. Hell, how much ammo you have. That's why I left Warzone. But now, I am getting this sort of distaste with Apex as well. Because one thing I noticed starting Season 7, when they introduced Horizon. I think she's a pretty OP character. I think Fuse is pretty sweet as well, but he still needs some more love. Valkyrie more or less just came and was like, she's that guy's daughter from Titanfall 2. I wouldn't be afraid to go kill him again. And then Seer came up. A key thing about Horizon and Seer was that they were extremely overpowered. And there's nothing wrong with that. I see the devs' points in, like, you know, bringing in a legend overpowered, and then they could roll out nerfs if it's too bad. There's nothing wrong with that. But when they roll out these characters, they're so broken that everyone is going to be running them for the first month and a half. That's literally what happened with Seer. For the first month and a half, approximately, people were running Seer in every team, in every combo, in everything, even arenas. And what really made me scoff about the way Apex releases its legends is that even the playtesters did not know Seer was going to be this broken. They said, hey, when we playtested Seer, he was pretty alright. He was so good and balanced, and we do believe he's going to be the new meta. And as for metas, I don't worry about it too much. But they released him differently. Keyword, differently. They released him differently from what the playtesters imagined Seer was going to be. And then I was like, Apex is doing the Warzone. Apex is doing the Warzone. I understand the overpowered part of it, but to completely change and just, you know, just make a character completely different from what the playtesters imagined it to be, released it to the public, and then everyone just started running Seer because that's what you needed to do to counter Seer teams and stuff. Right? And I was like, this is weird. I don't like this. I don't like what Apex is trying to do. I get it. I guess Apex is there's business first, entertainment second. I guess that's literally every company now, and they will just do anything to increase the player retention. And then when players come, they just nerf the character to the ground, literally, like, And this is really something that is bothering me a lot. I don't like it so much, and I hope you guys have noticed it too. Like, do let me know in the comments if I'm just tripping, or this is something you've also noticed. But that's what I've realized, and I think really that's as much as you're gonna get out of me today. On a side note though, one thing that I've really wanted to bring to the conversation is Apex should take one season off to just look back at its legends and do some balancing, okay? Because Fuse is still very bad, right? And followed by Mirage and so on and so forth. I understand that, yes, there's this meta that makes certain team compositions very, very efficient and quick in maximizing KP and ranked points, but I don't understand just releasing legends that you're not going to take care of until 3 seasons later down the line, when the whole popularity and heat has died between the legends, right? It's pretty weird, and I really think Respawn should consider doing that. I don't mind. I think it's acceptable. There's nothing wrong with trying to fix the characters in the game that we already have than always trying to introduce something new, because if they keep doing that, eventually some legends will just never be played again. I think you could take a League of Legends route or something, or Dota 2, like they have a wide array and selection of characters that I'm pretty sure some are better than others, some are more complicated to play than others, and some are just fucking OP that you just get disrespected by the enemy players and stuff like that. Anyways, that's enough from me today. It's JJTOOLIE with a 7-minute video. I'll catch you guys later, and I'm getting a new headset soon, so my audio is going to be fixed as well. JJTOOLIE here, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.